you know, it's a really difficult time to be heard. And, you know, what I really love is when somebody has the tenacity to stand up against that and kind of, you know, rage against that, almost.
I can hear an engine
In the endeavour to kind of do something really different and fulfilling.
Someone's on my ground. I don't need the dust to throw its hands in the air, 'cause I already know that someone is coming. I'm Áine Tyrrell, and this is my second album, Return to the Sea. And it was recorded, I suppose, in a similar way to my first album, which was recorded on a road trip around the desert in Australia. And this time, my amazing creative partner in crime, Mark Stanley, and I decided to choose an adventure in Ireland instead. You know, I was going home for the first time in a long time to Ireland, and Mark had spent a lot of time gigging and recording over there as well. So both of us were going back to a place that had a home sense to us. The first time was a lot more, let's go on an adventure and see what comes up, whereas this time we knew that the formula from the first time worked. So we applied that formula in a much more thought out way, perhaps. I think it was less location inspired and more searching for emotion and connection. The first album is very, very personal. I don't think I could have got to this piece of work without going through the journey of the first album to get there. And the desert was probably the canvas to help all of that come out. It feels like the album, a lot of the songs have come through me in the writing, and then they've passed on to you in the production. We're just trying to hold on to what we seem to have captured from the start of the journey in Ireland to finishing it off here back in Australia.
I think one of the most inspiring things about it for me on the other side of the glass is to kind of sort of not be shrouded by a studio environment where you're sitting inside four walls, no windows, no interaction with anything or anyone. A lot of the events that unfolded on the road helped shape the emotion of those songs. That first one was a real emotional diary for you, really, wasn't it? You'd been through what you'd been through and you needed to kind of purge that.
To move on. But that afforded, I think, the freedom to then now come to this album and be like, now I want to say something. And I think this album is a whole bunch of saying something. Whereas before, I could do that personally for myself on the first album, but I didn't have the strength to stand up and be like, no, I'm owning myself enough to be able to talk about all this other stuff as well. The album is more a call to arms. It's time to do something, like not just... It's been a journey for a year in finishing it off. It's like they keep gathering more strength, the songs. It's really forced us into the direction they want to go a lot of the times. It's forced us to not only put the message out there in the way that we had originally put them down in Ireland, but to actually say, actually no, this song demands more and we demand more as humans, and this is what we're talking about now.